Welcome to our channel. This is a place where we bring you the best and latest content from India's heart. And today we are here with another intriguing story that will tug at your heartstrings. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Don't forget to like it if you enjoy it. And most importantly, share it with those who need to hear such tales. In the bustling city of Mumbai, there lived a young woman named Kiara, a spirited and independent soul who had just graduated from college. Her life was filled with aspirations and dreams, much like the vast canvas of the night sky, sprinkled with stars that shimmered with infinite possibilities. But amidst this constellation of dreams, a single wish burned brightly in her heart: to find a life partner who would be her anchor in the sea of life. Meanwhile, on the other side of the globe in London, there existed a man named Rajveer, a successful businessman who had carved his niche in the world of finance. His life was a testament to hard work and determination, a skyscraper reaching for the clouds in the concrete jungle of London. Yet amidst the towering success, there was an emptiness in his heart that only a deep connection could fill. He, too, yearned for a soulmate who would be his haven in the storm, a constant in the ever-changing winds of life. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if I told you that fate had a peculiar plan to orchestrate their meeting? But how could this happen when the two were worlds apart? How could Mumbai and London bridge over their vast distance? The answer lay in an unforeseen turn of events. Rajveer decided to embark on a vacation, a break from the relentless pursuit of success that had become his life's mantra. He chose India as his destination, a land he had only heard about through stories and legends. Little did he know that this decision would change his life forever. As he stepped off the plane in Mumbai, the vibrant chaos of the city embraced him, a stark contrast to the organized streets of London. Amidst the cacophony of honking taxis and the tantalizing aroma of street food, Rajveer found himself captivated by the raw energy of the city. But what drew his attention more than the bustling streets were the people, their warm smiles and the infectious laughter that echoed in the narrow lanes. It was in one such lane, tucked away from the maddening crowd, that Rajveer stumbled upon a hidden gem, a quaint little cafe that seemed to whisper promises of tranquility. The cafe was like an oasis in the desert, a cool retreat from the scorching heat of Mumbai. Stepping inside, he was greeted by a soothing aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the soft murmur of conversations. But what truly stole his breath away was the sight before him. Sitting in a corner was a young woman lost in the pages of a book. There was something about her, the way she held the book, the faint smile playing on her lips, and the gentle turn of each page that made him want to get to know her better. Mustering up his courage, Rajveer approached her, and that's when their eyes met. Time seemed to stop. The bustling city outside faded away, and all that mattered in that moment was the connection that sparked between them. They started talking, and as the conversation flowed, so did the hours. They discussed books, their favorite authors, and the quirky charm of Mumbai. With each passing moment, Rajveer felt a connection with her that he had never experienced before. Her name, he learned, was Kiara, and she was as warm and vibrant as the city she called home. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the cafe, Rajveer realized that he had fallen for her. But how could he express his feelings? How could he tell her that in a span of a few hours, she had managed to weave herself into the fabric of his heart? He was torn between the fear of rejection and the hope of a connection that could possibly lead to something more. Meanwhile, Kiara, too, found herself drawn to Rajveer. His stories of London, his experiences, and his genuine interest in her country and its culture had created a bond between them that transcended geographical boundaries. Yet she couldn't help but wonder about the fleeting nature of their connection. He was a visitor in her city, and time, as they say, waits for no one. Days turned into weeks, and Rajveer's vacation came to an end. Before he left, he confessed his feelings to Kiara, pouring out his heart in a way he had never imagined possible. Kiara was taken aback by his confession, but she couldn't deny the feelings that had begun to stir within her own heart. However, the practicalities of their situation loomed large, and she knew that a relationship between them would face countless obstacles. They exchanged numbers, promising to stay in touch. But both knew that the real test lay ahead, the challenge of nurturing a relationship across continents. As Rajveer prepared to leave, Mumbai seemed to echo his sentiments. The city that had brought them together, now witnessing their tearful goodbye. Back in London, the vibrant streets seemed dull to Rajveer, and the towering buildings that once symbolized his success felt empty. He missed the warmth of Mumbai, the comforting chaos, and most of all, he missed Kiara. Days turned into months, and the distance began to take its toll on their relationship. The late-night calls became fewer, and the messages that once conveyed their undying love now spoke of practicality and compromise. Yet, amidst the distance and the doubts, there was a flicker of hope that refused to be extinguished. Both Rajveer and Kiara knew that what they had felt was something rare and precious, a love that had bloomed in the most unexpected of places. One day, Rajveer decided to take a leap of faith. He proposed to Kiara over a video call, his heart pounding in his chest as he waited for her response. The silence that followed his proposal was deafening, broken only by the hum of the phone line. Finally, tears streaming down her face, Kiara whispered, "Yes." Their engagement was a celebration of love that conquered distance, a testament to the bond they had forged in that small Mumbai cafe. The news spread like wildfire, bringing joy not only to Rajveer and Kiara, but also to their families who had been waiting for their children's happiness to take flight. As the day of their wedding approached, Mumbai came alive with excitement. Both families descended upon the city, eager to witness the union of two hearts that had found each other despite the odds. The wedding was a grand affair, a beautiful blend of Indian and Western traditions, a reflection of the multicultural journey that had brought them together. In the midst of the festivities, Rajveer and Kiara could unhelp but steal moments to reminisce about their first encounter in that little cafe. The city of Mumbai had played Cupid, and now it was becoming the witness to their eternal bond. Finally, the day arrived. The exchange of vows, the traditional rituals, and the heartfelt blessings of their family and friends created an atmosphere of pure joy and celebration. As they danced under the starry sky, overlooking the twinkling lights of Mumbai, they knew that their journey was just beginning. Years went by, filled with the laughter of children and the comfort of a shared life. Their love story became a tale often told, a reminder that love knows no boundaries, no distance, and certainly no continents. The city of Mumbai, where their love story had blossomed, continued to hold a special place in their hearts. They often revisited the city, taking in the sights, sounds, and flavors that had brought them together all those years ago. One evening, while strolling hand in hand through the bustling streets of Mumbai, Kiara turned to Rajveer and whispered, "Do you remember the first time we met here?" "How could I forget?" Rajveer replied, his eyes twinkling with love. "It was here in this city that our paths intertwined. Who would have thought that a chance encounter in a small cafe would lead us to a lifetime of happiness?" As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, they stood in the very spot where their love story had begun. It was a moment filled with nostalgia, gratitude, and a deep sense of contentment. In the quiet solitude of their home in London, surrounded by the echoes of their laughter and the fading memories of their children's footsteps, Rajveer and Kiara often reminisced about their journey. Their love story, born in the vibrant chaos of Mumbai, had defied all odds and geographical boundaries. From the first stolen glance in that quaint cafe to the heartfelt vows exchanged on their wedding day, every chapter of their love story was etched in the annals of their hearts. Now, as they looked back on their journey, they realized that it was a testament to the fact that love knows no distance, no borders, and certainly no continents. Mumbai, the city of their dreams, had been the silent witness to their love story, a backdrop that had set the stage for their happily ever after. And as they grew old together, their love only grew stronger, proving that some connections are made, not just by chance, but by the very essence of fate. So this was the story of Rajveer and Kiara, a tale of two souls who found each other in the most unexpected of places. If you liked the story, let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.